So when I think about this concept of questionable behaviors and that question of have I ever seen or experienced this in the workplace, I definitely have. Like what's on my mind right now is a story that one of my clients shared with me. And so one of my clients is a DEI, a diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging coordinator in her workplace. And as the coordinator, she helps to oversee different initiatives to promote more belonging in her workplace. And she's also a Black woman. And so there was a situation that she was sharing where she was in the workplace and she was, she ran into a colleague that she hadn't seen in a while and they were just catching up, and her colleague asked, "How are your two sons doing? Like they must be so grown by now." And my client responds, "They are so wonderful. One works in tech, the other one's an electrician. Like I just couldn't be more proud." And another colleague who's just walking by, happens to be there around the same time, just overhears the excitement in their conversation and is like, "Hey, what are you all talking about? Like it seems really exciting." And so they kind of fill him in, and her coworker is just like, "Oh yeah, she's just sharing about her two sons. One works in tech, another one's an electrician." And the colleague who had just walked by responds and says, "Wow, you must be so proud, especially that they didn't end up in jail." Now, this was a very questionable moment, right? Because for my client and even for myself hearing this, I was like, what does he mean by this? Like, is he just trying to give a compliment? Like, wow, you just must be so proud. But what about that part of that they didn't end up in jail? Like, was he only asking that because they were Black men? So this concept of questionable behaviors really leaves you guessing in that moment and leaves you perplexed. Like, did the person mean to cause harm, or were they just saying things without realizing the implications or the meaning behind it? So just something to think about as we grapple with how to respond to questionable behaviors today.